Burt Lancaster's portrayal of Robert Franklin Stroud in Birdman of Alcatraz sparked significant outrage among those who knew Stroud personally. Many felt that the film presented a romanticized version of his life, glossing over the darker aspects of his criminal history and the harsh realities of prison life. Stroud, who became famous for his work with birds while incarcerated, was depicted as a misunderstood genius, which angered former associates and family members who believed the film failed to capture his true nature. Critics pointed out that the film's narrative choices painted Stroud in a sympathetic light, overshadowing the violent crimes that led to his imprisonment. This portrayal raised questions about the ethics of dramatizing a life filled with crime and violence, leading to heated discussions about the responsibilities of filmmakers in representing real-life figures. The film's impact extended beyond the screen, igniting debates about the line between artistic interpretation and factual representation. Stroud became widely known from the release of Thomas Gaddis's book about his life in 1955. This book detailed the life of Robert Stroud, a man who became infamous for his time in Alcatraz. His story captured the attention of many, leading to a significant interest in his life and experiences. Lancaster and his production partner recognized the potential of Stroud's story and purchased the rights to Gaddis's book. They aimed to bring this compelling narrative to the big screen, believing it would resonate with audiences. The screenplay was adapted by Guy Trosper, who was known for his work on other notable films. Trosper's adaptation focused on the key elements of Stroud's life, including his transformation from a convicted murderer to a renowned bird expert while in prison. The film portrayed Stroud's struggles, his relationships with fellow inmates, and his passion for birds, which became a central theme in his life. The adaptation aimed to humanize Stroud, showing his complexities and the circumstances that shaped him. The film's release brought renewed attention to Stroud's story, making it a significant part of cinematic history. Initially imprisoned for murder in Juneau, Alaska, Robert Stroud was a rebellious inmate whose life took a dramatic turn. His anger boiled over when he witnessed the mistreatment of his visiting mother, leading him to kill a prison guard in a fit of rage. This act of violence sealed his fate, resulting in a life sentence. Stroud's mother, determined to help her son, campaigned tirelessly to have his death sentence commuted. Her efforts were successful, and Stroud's punishment was changed to life in solitary confinement. This shift marked the beginning of a complex journey for Stroud, who would later become known as the Birdman of Alcatraz. While in prison, he developed a deep interest in birds, which would ultimately define his legacy. Stroud's story is one of rebellion, tragedy, and unexpected transformation, illustrating how a life can change dramatically under the weight of circumstances and choices. His experiences in prison shaped not only his identity, but also the way he interacted with the world around him. During a thunderstorm, Stroud found an orphan sparrow, which sparked his lifelong passion for birds. This moment marked the beginning of his journey into the world of avian care. Stroud dedicated himself to learning everything he could about birds, their diseases, and the cures that could help them. His extensive research culminated in a remarkable 500-page book that showcased his expertise and knowledge. This book became a significant resource for bird enthusiasts and those interested in avian health. Stroud's dedication did not stop at writing. He also sought to share his findings with a wider audience. He partnered with Stella Johnson, who played a crucial role in marketing his bird remedies. Their collaboration not only helped promote his work, but also blossomed into a personal relationship, leading to their marriage. Together, they combined their efforts to create a business venture centered around bird care, making a lasting impact on the field of ornithology and bird rescue. Stroud's marriage created a deep and lasting divide between him and his mother. This rift marked a significant turning point in his life, leading to his eventual transfer to Alcatraz. At Alcatraz, Stroud faced strict rules that prohibited him from keeping birds, which had been a source of comfort and purpose for him. Instead of caring for birds, he redirected his energy towards writing about the penal system, sharing his insights and experiences. His writings reflected his understanding of prison life and the challenges faced by inmates. In 1946, a major prison rebellion erupted at Alcatraz, creating chaos and danger. Stroud played a crucial role in ending this rebellion by confiscating firearms from the inmates. His actions not only showcased his bravery, but also highlighted his desire to restore order in a tumultuous environment. Through these experiences, Stroud's life at Alcatraz became a complex blend of personal struggle and unexpected leadership. Despite constant parole denial, Stroud was eventually transferred to a Missouri prison, This transfer marked a significant change in his life, as he had spent many years in Alcatraz, a place known for its harsh conditions. The film Birdman of Alcatraz portrays the struggles and resilience of Stroud, who became famous for his work with birds while incarcerated. The story highlights his passion for ornithology, which provided him solace during his long years in confinement. During the production of the film, there was a notable change in directors. British director Charles Crichton was replaced by John Frankenheimer, after a clash with Burt Lancaster, who played the lead role. This change in leadership brought about a shift in the film's direction and style. Lancaster and Frankenheimer had their own differences during the reshooting process, which added tension to the production. However, despite these challenges, they managed to work together again on future films, demonstrating their professional commitment to the craft. The film ultimately reflects the complexities of Stroud's life and the creative struggles behind its making. The Federal Bureau of Prisons did not cooperate with the film, which led to the construction of prison scenes on studio backlots. This decision allowed the filmmakers to create a realistic environment that captured the essence of Alcatraz without the need for actual prison locations. The backlot sets were designed to reflect the harsh conditions and stark realities of prison life, contributing to the film's overall atmosphere. Burt Lancaster, who played the lead role, was deeply committed to the project. He starred in 4 United Artists films at a reduced fee due to his production company's cost overruns. This financial sacrifice demonstrated his dedication to the film and its message. Lancaster's performance was pivotal in bringing the character of Robert Stroud to life, showcasing the struggles and triumphs of a man confined within the walls of a prison. The film's portrayal of Stroud's relationship with birds added a unique layer to the narrative, emphasizing themes of isolation and redemption. The combination of Lancaster's talent and the carefully constructed sets created a powerful cinematic experience that resonated with audiences. The film remains a significant work in the history of American cinema, illustrating the complexities of human nature and the impact of confinement on the spirit. The film featured a strong supporting cast that significantly contributed to its impact. Karl Malden delivered a memorable performance, showcasing his talent and depth as an actor. Thelma Ritter, known for her ability to bring warmth and humor to her roles, also shone brightly in this film, adding layers to the story. Telly Savalas, with his distinctive presence, brought a unique energy to his character, making him a standout in the ensemble. The performances of Lancaster, Ritter, and Savalas were so compelling that they earned them nominations for Academy Awards. These nominations highlighted the film's overall quality and the exceptional talent of its cast. The chemistry among the actors created a rich narrative that resonated with audiences. Each character played a crucial role in developing the story, making the film not just a showcase for its lead, but also a platform for the supporting cast to shine. The film remains a testament to the power of collaboration in cinema. Following the release of the movie Birdman of Alcatraz, public reaction was intense and divided. Burt Lancaster's performance as Robert Stroud captivated many viewers, leading to a surge of sympathy for the character. His appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show further amplified this response, as audiences were drawn to the emotional depth he brought to the role. Many people began to advocate for Stroud's release, believing that the film had painted him in a more favorable light than he deserved. However, this portrayal clashed sharply with the views of former inmates and prison guards who had first-hand experience with Stroud. They described him as a vicious killer and a psychopath, emphasizing the darker aspects of his personality that the film seemed to overlook. This discrepancy between the film's narrative and the reality of Stroud's character sparked debates about the ethics of storytelling in cinema. The film's romanticized depiction of Stroud's life in prison and his relationship with birds led to a complex discussion about the nature of redemption and the impact of media on public perception. The contrasting opinions highlighted the challenges of accurately representing historical figures in film, especially when their real-life actions were far more troubling than the cinematic portrayal suggested. The public's fascination with Stroud, fueled by Lancaster's charisma, created a cultural moment that questioned the boundaries between fact and fiction in storytelling. Stroud's popularity soared after the release of the film, making him one of the most recognized inmates of Alcatraz, second only to the infamous Al Capone. The portrayal of Stroud in the movie, played by Burt Lancaster, presents a sympathetic character who finds solace in caring for birds while imprisoned. However, the real Stroud was quite different from this depiction. He was a convicted murderer who spent much of his life in solitary confinement and had a complex personality that the film does not fully capture. The historical inaccuracies in the film have sparked discussions among historians and film critics alike, as they highlight the differences between the cinematic version and the actual life of Stroud. Despite these inaccuracies, Birdman of Alcatraz is celebrated as one of the best prison films ever made. Its Oscar-worthy performances and compelling storyline have left a lasting impact on audiences. The film's legacy continues to influence how prison life is portrayed in cinema, blending drama with elements of humanity and resilience. Birdman of Alcatraz, directed by John Frankenheimer and released in 1962, presents a complex portrayal of Robert Stroud, a man whose life behind bars was marked by both infamy and unexpected depth. The film, featuring a standout performance by Burt Lancaster as Stroud, invites viewers to explore the duality of its subject, a man often seen as evil incarnate, yet undeniably fascinating enough to warrant cinematic exploration. Lancaster's portrayal of Stroud is a significant highlight, showcasing his ability to infuse the character with intensity and nuance. Critics have noted that, while the film takes liberties with the historical accuracy of Stroud's life, it succeeds in crafting a compelling narrative that resonates on its own terms. The film's depiction of Stroud is less about factual representation and more about the emotional and psychological journey of a man confined within the grim realities of prison life. This approach has sparked debate among viewers regarding the film's fidelity to Stroud's true character, with some arguing that the softer portrayal diminishes the complexity of his real-life persona. The film's supporting cast also deserves recognition, particularly Carl Malden, who brings a cruel yet intriguing quality to his role. Thelma Ritter's performance stands out as well, as she takes on an atypically unsympathetic character, effectively stealing scenes with her commanding presence. Neville Brand's contribution further enriches the film, showcasing a range of performances that elevate the overall narrative. Frankenheimer's direction, while not as visually innovative as his work in The Train, remains accomplished and effective in conveying the film's themes. The cinematography is particularly noteworthy, capturing the claustrophobic and oppressive atmosphere of prison life with masterful skill. This visual storytelling complements Elmer Bernstein's haunting score, which, while lacking an iconic theme, enhances the film's emotional weight and underscores the somber realities faced by the characters. The screenplay is another strong aspect of Birdman of Alcatraz, offering intelligent and thought-provoking dialogue that balances tension with moments of reflection. The film's pacing, however, has drawn some criticism, particularly regarding its length in the final act, which some viewers found to be overly drawn out. Additionally, Telly Savalas's performance has been described as hammy by certain critics, suggesting that not all portrayals resonated equally with audiences. Despite these critiques, the film's ability to evoke a sense of hope amidst the grimness of prison life is commendable. It presents a narrative that is both moving and complex, allowing for a deeper understanding of its characters beyond mere archetypes. The film's exploration of Stroud's life, while fictionalized, offers a rich tapestry of human experience that captivates and engages viewers. In conclusion, Birdman of Alcatraz stands as a significant work in the canon of prison films, blending strong performances, thoughtful direction, and atmospheric cinematography to create a compelling narrative. While it may not adhere strictly to historical facts, its emotional depth and character complexity make it a noteworthy cinematic achievement. The film invites audiences to reflect on the nature of humanity, redemption, and the intricate lives of those who find themselves behind